Hey YouTubers, it is RC here with RC67, and I've got several cars here on the table I'm going to do a showcase video on. And most of these cars are Batman cars, and then there's a VW Baja and then a DeLorean. But this was a set of cars I did for my brother. He sent me several Batman cars. He's a big Batman guy. He's got tons of Batman cars, but he wanted to have a bunch of his duplicates all done in chrome. And so he sent them to me and asked me if I could do that. And then the DeLorean, he wanted to chrome that out as well. So it was kind of that chrome color look versus just the blue color that was painted in. And then the Baja Bug, he just said to do whatever I wanted to. So I got that all painted. So I'm going to showcase all these cars here for you today and talk a little bit about what we did with them, and then kind of let you guys take a look at them. So first up on the docket here is a Batman car, very flat paneled, square body type of Batman car. I don't know what movie this is from. I think the original color on this was gold. And what I did is I dechrome it, put it in the paint stripper, strip it down, and then I'll polish it with varying levels of polish that I use to do that as well. And then I did some accents on the vents here, on the front of the car as well. And some accents here on the front of the bumper, and then here on the side. And then of course you have the tail fins, and then of course the engine of the car as well. Blacked out the wheels. The wheels were chrome. I blacked those out. So for the most part, it came out pretty good, I thought. This car did have a large casting flaw. And if I was going to paint this car, I would have filled it in, sanded it, and then painted over. You would have never seen it. But when you do the body fill on a car that's going to be all chrome, the body fill doesn't chrome up. So this car does have a flaw in it. And I talked to my brother about it. He said he was okay with it. He just wanted an all chrome Batman car. So that's what I did for him. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. Again, same style there, just chromed it all out and then just accented some of the aspects of the car, making the black points. And then of course the tailpipes here have the flame. Look, they got the flame coming out of the back here, and then blacked out the wheels, and then of course your glass there, and then all of these little vents in here cleaned up pretty well. Actually, I was pretty surprised about that. So the detail in this car was pretty basic, nothing too crazy. It did clean up pretty good. I used a really high gloss polish on this, but for some reason this die cast didn't polish out as well, and I'm not sure why. But as a whole, I think it came out pretty good. You're not able to see the swirl marks too bad on it, so that's good. Another one here, I had a lot of detail I had to get out of this car. So like the undercarriage is all chrome. So this motor and these vents were chrome. I ended up blacking them out. The window was chrome. I blacked that out because the original color of this was purple. And then of course the back of the engine here, I painted that orange and then blacked out the wheels. But again, all of the car here, all of the chrome parts were blacked. And then the rest of the body of the car, I did a high polished chrome on it. So for the most part, it came out pretty good. Happy with that one there. This one here, I was not able to chrome. This one here has a lot of vent detail here on the car as well as the back of it. And when I stripped it all down, and knowing that this undercarriage right here has all these vents and stuff, and then they got vents and grooves in the fenders, it just wouldn't have looked right chrome, because the base of this car wouldn't match the body if it was chromed and this was all smooth, because I would have to really file these down almost flat smooth, because there's a lot of detail in the body here. It's hard to tell on the camera, but anyway, so I ended up painting it a two-tone. So the body's black. The fin here is a nice red color. Did a little highlight here, chrome on the front of the car. Did the tailpipe, painted it black, and then the cone here is orange, so it looks like it has the flame coming out the back, and then blacked out the wheels. I think it came out really good. I was very happy with the way it came out. So again, it was a car I just wasn't able to quite chrome out the way he wanted it to. So this is kind of, I had to call it audible, so to speak, and paint it black and then red. So, but it came out really nice. So then I threw this car in there for him. This is another Batman car. This is probably my favorite Batman car of the more modern Batman movies. This one here was black originally, got it all stripped out, polished up really nice. It's got big flat panels, which is really nice. And then all of this was chrome. So I blackened this out, I blackened this out, and then blacked the back part of the car. You might not be able to see it, but you can see there's some little red spots there. I think those are for the lights, and then the tailpipes are right there. Again, blacked out the wheels, blacked out the front here. As a whole, though, I think this car probably came out of all of them, I think, is of all the Batman cars, probably my favorite, just because it really shines up a lot better. Of course, the camera doesn't quite do it justice, but it does mirror pretty good. And then moving on here to the DeLorean, same thing there, put it in the stripper. This came out really well. It's got a lot of flat, big panels, which was really easy to chrome up and sand out. Put a Real Riders rubber set of tires on it. So these are rubber tires on it, a little bit closer to the wheels of the original DeLorean. They're not exact, I know that, but in terms of the size of the wheel, in terms of the way aesthetics, the way it looks, they're more accurate. Did a little bit of front work here on the undercarriage here. So the bumper and the fin on the lower part of the scoop here. And then, of course, the back, did some detail here on the back as well. So all in all, I thought this came out pretty good. And then finally, the Baja Bug. This was a car that he sent to me, and I think he got it on Facebook for a few bucks. It was white with some kind of graphic design on it, and then had big, like pinkish orange wheels on it. So I stripped it all apart, sanded it down, painted it. It's called Misty Emerald Green. And then I painted the interior black, and then I did some chrome here on the roll bar. And then moving around the front here, there's a bull bar here on the front of the car. I blacked that out and then chromed out this part of this undercarriage here. Did your lights here, your turn marker lights on the front. Put rubber wheels and tires on it, so those are much bigger tires that are more aesthetically fitting for the car. Did a little detail work on the back of the engine here. Did some blackout work, so you can kind of see some more of the accents here with the chrome on the car, and then, of course, the tail lights as well. As a whole, I really like this car, and I really like the way it turned out. I thought it turned out very, very well. So those are the cars I've recently done, and I wanted to showcase for you all. So I hope you guys like what you saw. If you wouldn't mind, like, comment, or subscribe, and let me know what you think. And I'll get these out here in the mail to my brother this weekend, and hopefully he'll be happy to see what he gets. I hope everyone's doing well. This is RC67 signing out.